Things are actually looking pretty good for Donald Trump in the Stormy Daniels hush money misdemeanor case. They're looking good for anyone who actually cares about justice. Anyone who actually cares about what is right and what is wrong. Things are looking good for those people, for us. And it's trending that way when even CNN finally has to admit it, because CNN, they do not tell the truth about anything Trump, anything even in the orbit of Trump, unless they have absolutely no choice.
Yes, you've got Todd Blanche, who has said that he was going to take this through today, and he did. And he's going to start again on Monday. And then the prosecution is going to have the chance for the redirect, which is going to be crucial because they got to take this moment and they got to turn it from something that could be terrible to something that does not terrible, right? Okay. Mm-hmm. But she said she will have under an hour of redirect. Is that enough time to do it?
It's surprising to me. I think that the defense counsel made so much headway today to then only try to recover for an hour and rehabilitate Michael Cohen within an hour seems incongruous with the task at hand. I do want to also say, though, there is a lot of other evidence in the case. If the jury's looking at it and saying, what happened in 2016, a lot of it is corroborated by David Pecker. There's the 2015 meeting with Michael Cohen. It is explicitly about trying to influence the outcome of the campaign. There are other pieces that are also explicit, right, including...
So can this get to the level it needs to without, say, this phone call?
That's right, because we do have David Pecker saying that in November, December, Michael Cohen says to him, please tell Trump to reimburse me. That is not Michael Cohen hiding things from Trump. That is Trump being in the loop, informed about the scheme. So there's other things there, but I think what happened today still is so devastating. They have to do something. Right now, if the case ended today and there were final statements, I think there will not be a conviction.
Right, but
this is not a small thing, man. When things are so bad that even CNN thinks that Donald Trump will be acquitted in very, very deep blue Manhattan, then things are really, really bad. And it's amazing to me that Alvin Bragg would allow his office to be forced to bring this case. I mean, he knew that they would have to put Michael Cohen on the stand, and they did it anyway. And there is no universe where this guy makes a good witness to anything. I mean, you wouldn't believe him if he told you what he had for breakfast. I don't know. I'm still not sure that they're going to get an actual acquittal. Trump derangement runs pretty deep, but I believe a hung jury is a no-brainer. And who knows? By the time the defense is done with Cohen, the judge might actually surprise us when the defense they'll ask for a dismissal because the state hasn't proved anything, right? Who knows? I'm not expecting him to prove us wrong, but he might actually be a good judge and do the right thing. But this is the kind of thing that they're talking about here. Even MSNBC, they're freaking out.
When he finally went to the facts of this case, when he started talking about the harassing phone calls that Cohen was getting, I think a bunch of us looked at each other sort of quizzically, being like, what is this? Where is this going? And then it became clear when he first brought up the text to Keith Schiller on October 24th, after getting Cohen to reestablish that that was the day on which he called Schiller to reach Trump, and that remained his testimony, that he discussed with Trump that day the resolution of the Stormy Daniels matter, and that it was time to pay out Stormy. Once he connected up to the Keith Schiller text, I thought, uh-oh, we're in for something here. And indeed we were, because Michael Cohen not only admitted that he is now less than certain about what got discussed that day and that it could have been both, but he's not positive given the 1 minute and 30-something seconds of that phone call, but also that in 8 years he had never seen that Keith Schiller text and that it was not among the things that the district attorney's office had shown him. That makes the district attorney's office look sloppy, in addition to making Michael Cohen seem like a self-assured either fabricator, liar, or forgetful person. It casts doubt on the veracity of a ton of his testimony, and not just about who he did or didn't talk to on October 24th or October 26th. It sort of casts lots of his testimony in doubt, given the passage of time, and makes the district attorney's office look terrible all in one breath. This is a moment of real triumph for Todd Blanche. You could even hear it in his voice. He is not a person to get excitable very easily.
It's funny watching these two ladies, man. The lady on the left, she's obviously a legal nerd. She's just nerding out on some really, really great cross-examination. But her ambiguous looking friend is definitely not happy. Her soul has been absolutely crushed, which I love to see. When I flip through MSNBC clips, that's what I'm looking for. And really, if I'm being honest, man, I want to see a full acquittal here for a couple reasons. Obviously, it's the outcome that I would view as correct and just, but also because I believe that this will be the largest contributor to a Trump victory for sure. But I'd be lying to you if I didn't tell you that the real reason is I want to see an acquittal is because I love to watch liberal brains explode. So we'll see how it goes, man. This is going to be an important week. We'll see how it goes. That's just my take, guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you haven't already, be a part of our growth. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Most importantly, share the channel. I'll see you in the next one.